Hello, and welcome. Today, we will be discussing the urban legend known as the Red Room. You might think of the Red Room as a deep web urban legend, where you go out looking for a red room, and inside this red room, there would be live killings and live torturings of innocent people by sadistic minds on web pages encrypted in code that you have to pay for to see. However, that isn't the urban legend we will be looking into today. Instead, we will be looking into the Japanese urban legend known as the Red Room. This urban legend is about a young boy who overhears his friends talking about a mysterious pop-up that appears online. If you go on a certain website, you might encounter it, and it will direct you to the Red Room. The young boy is very, very intrigued by this strange sounding website, so he dedicates an entire evening looking all over the internet for this mysterious Red Room pop-up. And just as he starts to give up, and just as he starts to succumb to his tiredness sitting in his desktop chair, looking at the website links he's already clicked on, a strange red pop-up appears on his computer, saying, "Do you like?" And then he clicks it off, thinking nothing of it, going back on his computer. Then it appears again. The pop-up then starts getting bigger and bigger, starts to show more words, and says eventually, "Do you like the Red Room?" Then it starts scrolling down into the ad, and names start to appear of other people who might have possibly clicked and found this link before. The names go down 100 by the 100, name by name. Eventually it reaches the bottom, and there is the boy's friend who he overheard previously talking about this. Then the boy's name appears in the ad. The ad then cracks. Not much is known about what happened afterwards, because the boy's parents found him in a completely blood-red room, with his body nowhere to be seen. Sadly, we can't talk about this urban legend today without bringing up the tragic killing known as the Sasebo slashing, which you might also know by its more popular name as the Nevada-Tan murder. Satomi Metarati was brutally murdered by a girl we can only call Girl A due to her being legally underage in Japan. This happened on June the 1st, 2004. This happened in an elementary school, and the victim was brutally stabbed in their arms, and finally their throat was slit by a box cutter. It's apparently alleged that this girl was possessed with the Flash animation Red Room, which was an animation heavily inspired by the urban legend itself. And of course the media were quick to jump down this theory and say that this is possibly making children more psychopathic and possibly bringing them closer to committing horrible acts like this to other people. However, there has been no evidence of this, and it is nothing more than superstition spread around by the usual suspects. But beware, we don't know what's out there on the internet still. There are still websites which even our wildest imaginations could not dream of, that many of us might not have the correct links to. So just beware if you go looking for the Red Room, you might find it.